up, kids? David here with Solid X State, man. I tell you what, is it not the case, man, that fall is upon us? This time of year where, all of the leaves on the trees, man, turn sunset orange, man, and fall to the ground. That time of year, man, when the air, is crisp and cool and it smells new. The air smells brand new. How that is, I don't know. And yet, man, also this time of year that comes with this expectation, this expectation that we all have, man, because Halloween is a week away. Halloween is a week away, and we all have this expectation, man, of All Hallows Eve. I know that you're at home, trying to find a horror movie worth watching on Netflix, or on Amazon, because, I know I am. All right, but I tell you what, it's just the same, is it not the case, man, that also, I know there's a burning question maybe at the back door of your heart, man. You are wondering this, are there spooky, creepy scriptures out of the Bible that can, you know what I'm saying, lay right into, man, what is All Hallows Eve? Are there not spooky, creepy scriptures in the Bible, for Halloween? Because I know you're asking it, I know you're thinking it, because I'm thinking it, and I'm asking it. And I tell you what, man, there is, maybe you don't know where. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm here to show you. I'm here to show you where in the thicket, man, of the Word, in the back door, the woods of the Word, man, that place that maybe hasn't occurred to you in the Scripture, man, where such creepy, spooky scriptures lie in wait. Where might they be? But of course, the book of Job. Because where else would spooky, creepy scriptures be? The book of Job, man. So let's do this. So we're talking Job, chapter 4. The book of Job, chapter 4, starting in verse 12. And I tell you what, well, you'll just see what you'll see when you hear this. All right, starting in verse 12. Now a word was secretly brought to me, and my ear received a whisper of it. In disquieting thoughts from the visions of the night, when deep sleep falls on men, fear came upon me, and trembling which made all my bones shake. Then a spirit passed before my face. The hair on my body stood up. It stood still, but I could not discern its appearance. A form was before my eyes. There was silence. Then I heard a voice saying, can a mortal be more righteous than God? Can a man be more pure than his Maker? If he puts no trust in his servants, if he charges his angels with error, how much more those who dwell in houses of clay, whose foundation is in the dust, who are crushed before a moth, they are broken in pieces from morning till evening, they perish forever with no one regarding. Does not their own excellence go away? They die even without wisdom. Dude, tell me that wasn't spooky and creepy all the way through and through. Man, from the first word to the last, dude, that was just intensely scary. And what I wonder is the implication of things that are terrifying. Is it not somehow the sense of threat? Isn't it not how the sense that we are under threat? Many a horror movie plays out this idea of threat, the antagonist, threatens the well-being, threatens the life, of well-meaning teenagers who go to a cabin in the woods in the middle of the night. Right? This idea of threat. And what it's saying here in the scripture, it's saying, is not our position in life insecure? Is not our position in life and with a lack of certainty? It says that we perish. Let's look at what it says, man. If he puts no trust in his servants, this is what the Spirit says to this guy, man. Can man be more pure than his maker? If he puts no trust in his servants, if he charges his angels with error, how much more those who dwell in houses of clay, whose foundation is in the dust? Think of the insecurity of what is being said. Whose foundation is in the dust, who are crushed before a moth. They are broken in pieces from morning till evening. They perish forever with no one regarding. Does not their own excellence go away? They die even without wisdom. Notice the insecurity of the circumstance in which men find themselves. When the scripture says that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. That the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Is it not to suppose, man? Is it not to suggest, man? Is it not to tell us, man, that God, who is so much greater than us, and that our position, the feet on which we stand, are not guaranteed, are not a guarantee of anything. The things that we think we have confidence in, our wealth, our home, our society, the things that we think that we might have confidence in are not a thing to have confidence in. If your confidence isn't in God, then where does your confidence lie? Where does your securities lie? And what will you do, man? What will you do in a day of trouble? When all else, proves itself to not have your back. When all else shows that it doesn't have your back, what will you do? Where will you be? Does not their own excellence go away? And think of it. We think of excellence as being something, that is enduring. A person's excellence, a person's, honor. We think of this as that's in the end, that's all you have is your honor, your respect. It says here, man, that does not their own excellence go away. They die even without wisdom. Creepy, terrifying. A fearful thing it is, man, to fall into the hands of a living God. And that's my Halloween word for the year. All Hallows Eve. All right, so I have some homework for you all. I want you all to go and be creeped out and be spooked out. And, hopefully you'll find some scary movies to watch. Don't eat too much candy. Yo, be cool. God bless. Take care. Boom.